rummaging the closet. I'm curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting me from reading. Actually, going to the cover, it looks like the same book that she lent to me. And that seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. She noticed me looking at her. She seems to glance at me and her eyes me for a split second. And Emily makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Or the sensing I made her uncomfortable.
It's fine. I was focused that I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just reading a ability, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right? What the fuck is wrong with your eye?
I need to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Wait. In the original timeline, in the original history, she was reading a different book.
Well, where I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
I see. Lord, okay. In the original timeline, that's not what happened. None of this ever happened. She didn't buy two books. She didn't buy two of the same books. Normally, you wouldn't really buy two of the same book. She had a completely different book, so now we know something's fucked here. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? I'll look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, is that going to be foreshadowing? Like how we saw with her eye?
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixating them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
Oh, great. Foreshadowing. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Oh gee, like this fucking visual novel? Dear Lord, I'm dropping a lot of bombs. You can see how much I'm so excited about this damn game. It's so dark in fact I can't even freaking sleep at night. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Do you know a fan of that sort of thing, kid?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
And I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Hold on, we're in a fixed time. We're in a rewritten history of the timeline. How can you think that you forgot that she's into it when you don't even know her? She's shy and reclusive on the outside, unless I'm misinterpreting that dialogue. But her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil,
but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway.
Suddenly,
I'm rambling already. Again, I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
I guess it's alright then. I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. Where I let things like this and writing through my thoughts.
My whole body gets... What the shit? Then suddenly... What in the hell?
I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people.
That's not what... Okay, so it skipped over what she was trying to say. It said my body was getting something, and it was just a bunch of random text. Dear Lord.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's... I don't think you need to worry. So what, are we not noticing these glitches? It's just us? Or, you know, like this character that I'm, you know, portraying as.
That just means you're passionate.
That just means you're passionate about reading and reading the wrong character. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, now that I'm woken up in the morning, now I'm more susceptible to scares. Okay, I need to get my guard up.
I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Wait a minute, it's going through the route that I went through previously. Because I went through Yuri's route, now I'm going through here. I'm still looking at the live stream, it's completely different.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. And it's when you're in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over it. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
I was just reading the feeling.
I was just reading the feeling.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to.
Sorry.
I mean...
Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. And I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page. Oh boy. Here you go, future me. Relive the horrors that you once went through. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but I'm watching the live stream at the moment. I I'll try to make it a point to over it somehow. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. When holding it like this, we're held it even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
Turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face and her eyes me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
It's okay. You're not supposed to read, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. I think the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead of just assuming that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, and so turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, only to flutter over to her side as she catches it on her own thumb. Okay, I need to at least look around my room to face reality instead of being so focused on my visual level. Part of me was having a mental breakdown when I was trying to sleep. It's just nothing. It's like Yuri's freaking pain dead body. It distracted me so much I can't even sleep. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought though. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Hmm? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
You know, because I have these... I'm looking at... My background usually changes every 5 minutes, so that's kind of off-putting me even more. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I think you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. I didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Uh-oh. I think I know where this is heading. Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Huh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Okay. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ken?
Something happened just now.
Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything.
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really.
I was just making sure that you didn't do anything here. No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. You just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
I'm fucking alarmed. Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Oh no. I think I know where this is heading. I say this a million times, but I can expect. You know, usually when you spoil yourself, about a particular game you like, you eventually figure out what's going on. Even if it's just the minorest of details, you figure out eventually. But even so, like, because this game is so dark and twisted, anything could go. Even if I do know what's really happening. Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Anyway, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mind that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally giving up on people. Oh gee, you get the impression. Again, feels like more foreshadowing. She spent so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with all the kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Oh shit. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Alrighty? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. You still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? No. Don't worry, I'm not very good. So I'm pretty confident I read this part already. Hole in wall. Okay, I don't think I read this one. But he wasn't looking at me, confused apparently against around my surroundings, but my burning eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or basically poems are flashed into paper? The sound of frantic scrawling played tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic, there must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very free-form, and that's what you call it. Sorry, okay, same thing. Trying to put it. Epiphany. It is. At a specific point. This arm we could try this itinerary. And the leader. What is this? I read this already.